All right, let's finish on Clippers so we can get back to babies. Clippers 9 in a row, guys. I'm gonna just cut to the chase. Are we believing in this squad? I mean, 9 in a row, and it's perfect to talk about them on the heels of talking about Philly. You got everything with Embiid and Maxey that Fred just highlighted. James Harden during this 9-game winning streak, 19.8 points, 9.9 assists, 5 rebounds, 2.4 turnovers, and a total of a plus 129 mark that is second on the team during that span to Norm Powell. 8.8 minutes per game for James. He's just really playing well. And to Slater's point, that is not getting enough attention nationally at all, myself included, is load management over? Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has played all 27 games. Paul George has played 25. Kawhi joked the other day that I forget what he actually said, but he was joking about suing the NBA for defamation or something like that. That he was all in jest, but it was the idea that he is kind of
making jokes.
He's making jokes.
He must be feeling good. 52% shooting, 43% from 3, 87% from the line. He's basically 50, 40, 90. He's like Terminator mode right now.
Right.
He looks great. You should
team-wise though, are they? Sorry, go ahead.
Did you watch any of the? And we can get into it. But like he killed Dallas down the stretch last night. I watched kind of the final 5 minutes of that, and just it's to your point how good they look right now. A lot of that is him, because when he can be your 1A, everyone kind of falls into place. Harden's kind of defending. I covered a Warriors Clippers game, and he had I think he had 3 blocks, a few steals. He was deflecting everything. It was like, it wasn't some unbelievable defensive performance, but he was impacting on that end. Harden was, and I was like, ooh, he's got some juice tonight. You can tell he's into it right now.
Well, by the way, and Fred, you can weigh in here. This may be self-serving. I don't want to pat myself in the back, but guys, he's 9 in a row since he and I had a little therapy session after the Warriors game, and he got some stuff off his chest. The Athletic interview gets published after the first of 2 straight Warriors games, and then the Clippers are on their way after he kind of shares his feelings about his new situation. Russell Westbrook obviously coming off the bench during this stretch, averaging about 18 minutes. It's working, and 9 in a row is not easy to pull off, no matter what the schedule looks like. What do you think, Fred?
I think they're real. Over this 9-game stretch since December 1st, they are second in the league in offense. They're really figuring it out on the offensive end. Kawhi looks like the Kawhi Leonard that we kind of all expect to have. And Paul George is fitting in wonderfully. Harden has found his groove. And defensively, they're capable of being really good. Zubats is having a really good defensive season for them and is locking down the paint. And when you have a guy playing at that level defensively with Paul George and Kawhi manning the wings, it just becomes really tough to score against a team like that. They're playing with a ton of energy. And meanwhile, remember the whole, is Russell Westbrook going to start, or is Terrence Mann going to start debacle? And we kind of all knew it was eventually going to be Terrence Mann, but they put it off for a little bit by starting Russ. And then eventually they put in Terrence Mann. Right now, the starters with Terrence Mann, Harden, Mann, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubats, have played 468 possessions together. The Clippers are plus 16.7 per 100 possessions in those minutes. Their starting 5 is annihilating teams. And if they're healthy, come like a playoff series, that starting 5 is going to play even more minutes than usual. And if they continue to run teams off the floor with a lineup that really makes a lot of sense, that is a really big thing for them. It is a really big thing because, by the way, take out Kawhi Leonard or take out Terrence Mann and put in Russell Westbrook. So those same starters, but with Westbrook instead of Mann, they were minus 27 for 100 possessions. It's a 44 point
Fred, everybody swing. Made fun of the Clippers when they wouldn't put Terrence Mann in the deal. So they're saying, look at me now.
Yeah, they should be saying, look at me now. I mean, the lineups that they are using a lot now are working really well. Right. They're really figuring out how to play together. The ball movement is better. Harden is looking a lot more comfortable in pick and rolls. Harden is rolling when he starts making those like Harden was always an amazing pocket passer in the pick and roll. But when he starts making those between the legs pocket passes to his
Mhm.
hands, like that little bounce, like
Right.
John Wall used to love making that pass. When Harden starts making those, he's really rolling, and he's been doing that lately. It's like that team is feeling itself. It's playing great basketball. I think they're real. I think they're legit, really good.